Hey, my name is Heidi and I am so excited to talk to you all about pricing. I'm going to be showing you a lot of things with art kits and with pricing your paint parties. So get ready to take notes and remember, every area is different. So make sure you are making a profit every party, every art kit, or you are going to regret it. So make sure every time you're making a profit. So if you do a party, it's taking care of you and your family and your supplies. You don't want to get in a position where you are charging so less. That doesn't make sense. You don't want to get in a position where you're not charging enough and then you have all these orders, but you're not making any money. Okay, so I have done that many times. I've given away so much stuff. And guys, I'm telling you, if you can't make a profit every party or you can't make a profit every art kit, you need to raise your prices. And I'm going to share with you a little bit about how I price my stuff. And then of course you can use this as an example and you can do exactly what I'm doing, or you can change it because some people are getting a lot more money. For example, I sell this 18-inch tree for $80. I am having people that are selling it for over $100. So it depends on your area. Okay, so first up, we are going to start with paint parties, okay? And then we will move on to art kits. Okay, so real quick, paint parties. If I'm doing a ginormous 18-inch tree, I'm gonna charge $80. Again, people are charging up to $100 and sometimes $110 for these ginormous trees. And guys, these are freaking amazing. They have the light kits with them. This is an 18-inch tree. As you can see, it is bigger than my head. And it comes with a base, okay? So those I'm charging $80 for. These are the 11-inch. I do not have a lot of sales with these. My biggest sellers are 13-inch and 18-inch. Okay, so this one is an 11-inch and I would sell this one for about $45 to $55, okay? All right, so this is one of my favorite money makers ever. So if you are in Paint Party headquarters, you know where to get all of this wholesale. If you are new and you're not sure, please join us inside of Paint Party headquarters. You're gonna love it. Just the wholesale information alone is going to be worth it. So this right here is one of my favorites of all time. So this is a little bitty truck, but it's super cute and you can put a tea light in it. So I charge for in-person parties, I charge $35 a person. And the profit is amazing with this. And they turn out super cute, okay? And you can even put little wreaths on them. All right, so here's a couple of other examples of things. You wanna make sure you're at least doubling it, if not tripling it. Because again, all the time you're doing to put the party together, there's a lot of prep work, a lot of post work, washing brushes, all of your supplies. So you wanna make sure you do that. Now, this is a 6-foot board, okay? If I do an in-person party, I almost put a hole in my wall. If I do an in-person party for this board, okay, this is a welcome sign. So I buy the stencils at Essential Stencil. Please use coupon code Texas Heidi for your coupon. So if I use these stencils, I'm buying 3 stencils for every, I'm buying 1 stencil for every 2 people. So that's a part of my cost, as well as the wood, which I pay around $15 to $17 a board. This is a 6-foot board. So I'm going to charge around $55 for this class, okay? All right, the next one. This one right here, I usually charge, hold on, it's getting a little tight in here. Hold on. Ugh. I got a lot of stuff to show y'all. Okay, the next one. I don't know if it's gonna hold. Hopefully, we will see. Okay, so this is a board that my husband, I have him help me put these together. It's just some slats, okay? It's some pretty inexpensive wood at Lowe's. And if you're in Paint Party headquarters, we have all the details on this one, including you can use this design. But this one I charge around $55 to $65 a person, and this is a 48-inch sign, and it's super cute for Easter, and it's really, really fun to do. So that's for an in-person paint party. Now, if you're doing an earring party, wooden painted earring party, I would probably do 3 sets of earrings for $35 for an in-person party. And they can have cute little boxes to take them in. And this party right here, I charge $55 for this party. So here's an example of what it looks like finished. So it's actually a door hanger. This is partially finished, excuse me. This is a door hanger partially finished, but the pieces go inside of the truck so that you can change it out for the entire year. So for this in-person party, I charge $55. Then we have littler ones that could be for adults or for kids. These are canvas, okay? So these I would charge $35 for if it was adults. If it was a kids party, I would charge anywhere from $15 to $20. I have done some kids event at $25, especially if it was a far drive for me. And then this one right here is a little bit bigger. It's a 11 by 17. Again, you could do the same price, $35, and then I charge any of my 16 by 20 canvases, I charge $35 to $40, depending on the detail. And then we have a couple other things you can do. So this is another door hanger, very, very easy and cute. And this one I would charge for an in-person party, $45, okay? It would include the ribbon, it would include the string, it would have all of it, you know, ready to go so that they could paint it. And then this is one that I usually charge $40 for. It's a piece of wood. We do this with a lot of different designs, Christmas, spring, fall, and it's literally just a piece of wood that we cut from the big piece of wood that we do the 6-foot sign with. And we just cut them into pieces, and then I can use them for other things people could put on a bookshelf or whatever. So that's all in-person parties. Now, let's talk art kits, okay? This is the beauty of art kits. You can do almost the exact same pricing. You just put it together in a to-go kit, okay? So I have seen people do this with neighborhoods, clubhouses. So let's say you're in a place where you can't really get together, but people want to create. Well, you can still do this and put together a kit. Again, you know, if you did a kit like this, you would have this snowman pre-drawn. Now, how do you pre-draw that? Carbon paper, okay? So you could do these little bitty 8 by 10 canvases, put a couple of brushes, a couple of colors paint, make sure it has the right paint. If you're in Paint Party headquarters, you know you can go ahead and download and use my design, download the instructions, all of that, print it, and go ahead and put it in with your art kit. And then you could spend, you know, if you're doing this for kids, you could charge $20 an art kit. Everything's ready to go. Sometimes I used to call it, I'd say just add water. It's like a paint kit, you just add water. And then you have everything else. You have the cup, the brushes, the paints, the canvas, everything's pre-drawn, and your instructions step by step. If this is for an adult, you could do $25, $30 for an 8 by 10. These kits right here, you could easily, you know, buy it wholesale. Again, if you're in Paint Party headquarters, you know where to go. You could buy it wholesale and then sell them locally for $55. And you could, you know, put the brushes with it, all the things they need. And then of course, take the step-by-step instructions, put those in there as well. You could do, these would be a little bit more difficult to do as a paint kit. So if you were doing this as like an online paint party, you would want to make sure you're providing all of the things they need to purchase, okay? And then ceramics, this is where it gets super fun because people love art kits with ceramics and they love art kits with earrings as well. The ceramics right here, you could grab these and you could sell these easily as an art kit for $35 a piece. So they would get a truck. I actually have been selling these as 4 packs for $65 unpainted with just the ceramics alone. And again, when you get these and you paint them, they are so, so cute and you want to have them out every year. So that's been my pricing for that. And then of course, anytime you're doing ceramics, you could do this again at $80, include the stuff with it. So a lot of times people think, well, I'm doing an art kit, the price needs to be way cheaper. Not necessarily. What we have learned, especially as we've been able to sell a lot of art kits, is I'll go on my Texas Art and Soul page and do a Facebook Live and paint the ceramic tree. And then whoever had bought the art kit can join me in that and paint with me. The other beauty thing with it, if you're okay to ship, is while you're painting it and people are watching you, you could sell more art kits while you're painting. So the possibilities are really endless. And so that is, you know, art kit orders, how much it would cost. That is in-person paint parties, how much I charge, which is pretty much the same. I also wanted to touch on custom orders. So if, for example, I actually have this as a custom order right now, I'm working on it. A custom order, I'm going to charge the same price, so $55. And the beauty of a custom order is because I do a lot of paint parties and because I'm painting online all the time, I'm doing a custom order while I'm either doing a paint party or while I'm on a Facebook Live. So it's kind of a win-win. So you're doing your Facebook Live like you need to be doing anyway, and you're making money off of your custom order. So I'm charging $55 for this custom order. Again, if I was doing this for a custom order, I would probably charge around $85, just because this does take a little bit longer. But guess where I'm going to do this custom order? I'm going to do this custom order on a Facebook Live. Okay, so make sure you're utilizing your Facebook Lives. Same things with these. If I was getting these as custom orders, I would charge at least the amount I charge for kits, at least the amount I charge for in-person, but usually I charge about $10 more for any custom orders. All right, guys, again, depending on where you're at, your price may be a little bit lower or a little bit higher. But here's what I want to challenge you with. When you put your price too low, people are not going to buy. If you have an art kit for $7, they're going to be like, what is wrong with that art kit? They're not going to know, like, are you putting any, I mean, you're not making any money. So you can't be giving them decent brushes. You can't be giving them decent paints. If you are, you're definitely not making a profit. So when you put this stuff together, remember that you want to at least double, because you have to be able to pay for your time, your expertise, your energy, all of those things that go into it. But usually it's triple. But you don't want to get too crazy where nobody's going to buy. Okay. So again, these are my prices, but you can, go up or down just a little bit depending on where you're at. But make sure that, if you were to get 50 orders, you're not going to be in the hole. And also, just one last tip I want to give you. I do a ton of pre-orders. So before I ever go buy a bunch of my stuff, even at wholesale. So let's say I have people interested in this, for example. Before I ever go buy, because these are not cheap, even at wholesale, it's a decent price. Before I go buy 50 of these and hope and pray that I sell them, I paint one and then take pre-orders and give deadlines for when they need to order by. Then, based on what people have ordered, they paid me $55 a piece. Now I know I can go to wholesale, buy it for this price, ship it for this price, or if it's a local delivery. So that's just a few tips on pricing. And I really, really hope this helps you. Again, if I talk too fast or this was, a lot of information at once, you can stop, rewind, go back, pause, take some notes, and again, adjust your pricing depending on your area, but do not be resentful, okay? Make sure you're pricing an amount that you're going to be happy with, that's going to help you and your family, because again, we do not want that starving artist mentality. You're able to provide a really great service, so people want to come back and order from you every year or every quarter or whatever they end up doing, but you want to be able to provide a great service, but also a great product, but also be able to provide for your family as well. So you can keep doing what you love to do. All right, guys, I hope this was helpful. Let me know in the comments what your takeaway was and what you're going to start doing right now. Because again, this was a lot of information. You can sit here and just take it in, or you can actually take action with it. So what is the one thing you're going to do right away so that you can start gaining some traction in your business? All right, thank you so much, and I'll see you next time. Bye, guys. If you want to learn more, check out below. There'll be a link below. You can check out some more information and find out more all about paint parties, either online, in person, and with art kits today. And I don't know why I can't talk tonight, so please excuse me. I know a lot of people are, I don't know what I'm saying. Sorry, a little message came through. Got distracted. Please edit that out. Okay. And sorry I didn't change shirt and earrings. I just feel really confident in this. So I thought I'll just go with it because, I don't know, I like the blue with the black. And I thought, you know what? I'll just go with it because I feel confident. So, yeah, sorry.